So you're starting with bios. So it's the 50 words that you're going to send to journalists when you are pitching yourself, or obviously if they read your bio at high profile club. 50 words, 20% minus plus. Clearly, I've never seen anyone writing less than 50 words to send their bio, unless it's like 140 characters. How you become a big peacock in front of journalists? This is how you do it. You use the system that I created. Is now trademarked. Okay, so I created this. I was in a training at The Guardian the other day, and I said this is what I do to help my clients to write their bio so they can get published. And the journalists thought it was genius. But I'm not allowed to say that they call me genius, unfortunately. So, B is for brands. Which brands have you worked with, or which brands are your clients that you can use to raise your profile? So I will explain to you. In this case, for example, I was featured in the Sunday Times Top 100 Most Inspiring Entrepreneurs in the UK. So that was a list that was launched, and I was selected to be there. So that's a brand. Or I've given a TED Talk. Okay, so that is also a brand that gets associated with your profile. The next one is awards. How do you use that? Very simple. So if you won one award, you were an award-winning entrepreneur. If you won several, is multi-award. So the next one is numbers. Not necessarily the numbers of years of experience that most people think. Is, for example, my TED Talk has been watched 157,000 times. So that's a number that impresses people and gives you credibility. So if you have 100 clients, I don't know, if you, what else? If you have 100,000 followers, and so on. E is for experience. So how many years of experience do you have? So I have 14 years of experience running businesses. That's how you use it. And credentials is you have a degree, you have a master's, a PhD, or an MBA. So how do you put all this together? So you have there, Rafael is a multi-award-winning entrepreneur from Brazil and the CEO of High Profile Club, an artificial intelligence platform that connects entrepreneurs with the media. Brilliant. My name, just one thing is you don't use, it doesn't have to be Banek as the sequence. Okay, I started with awards, but it's fine. He's listed in the Sunday Times Top 100 Most Inspiring Entrepreneurs in the UK. His TED Talk, What It Takes to Be a Marketing Entrepreneur, has been I made a mistake here, sorry. Has been watched over 150,000. A Marketing Entrepreneur has over 157,000 views. Actually, it's not wrong. It's right. Rafael sold his property business after 14 years, and he has an MBA. So I take all the boxes. So B for brand. So I have that the Sunday Times and TED. A for award. Rafael is a bold award-winning entrepreneur. N for numbers, 157,000 views. E for experience, 14 years, and credentials, MBA. And you just need to put the sentence together in a way that it shows all your credibility. Now, this is what you are going to do. So, what is the BANEC, the BANEC of your bio? Okay, let's create your BANEC. So that means you're going to have to sit down and you're going to have to think about this and how you join all these dots. So it looks, as a profile that you read and makes sense. Now, Jenna, our PR director, created this presentation, and I'm going to be sharing with you. So what do we have here that can help you as a member to get these opportunities? So there are different ways you can be featured. Guest articles is when an editor or a journalist asks you to write the content. So let's say I'm the editor of Authority magazine, and the title is an advice I wish people had given to me before I started my own business. So let's say this is the title, and they'll say if you'd like to write a guest article between 600 and 1,000 words with this title, and then you go and write. So this is what guest article is. Interview is pretty straightforward. Question answer. Topical commentary means, can you speak about Brexit? Or can you speak about retailers who are closing the doors lately? Or can you talk about immigration? all of this, that happens today, that's what they want you to talk about. The next one is all about journalist requests. So journalist requests is what we have in the platform. But journalist requests really, sometimes they ask for guest articles, sometimes they want to interview, sometimes they want to... So that's what journalist requests really is. Top tips is when the best way to give top tips is when you write 7 steps to this, 7 mistakes to avoid, 3 steps to become richer, or 3 steps to become more beautiful, or how to look after your skin, or how to lose weight, and things like that. Then you have sound bites. So soundbite is essentially maybe 2-3 sentences. Okay, they're short, straight to the point. They add your name and your website. Raphael, the founder of High Profile Club, says, and that's why he says this is a soundbite. Panel obviously is you being a panelist, and speaker is you speaking public. Now, I never heard anyone saying, "No, I don't want any national press. I don't want TV, and I don't want radio." Obviously, no one says that. Everybody wants the same thing. So, because they wanted the same thing, then journalists have a lot of people they can choose from. They can't take everyone. They pick you if you have an excellent media bio. But now you need to ensure your content gets published. So what is the next thing? I'm going to let you read this. Okay, so the common reasons for rejected content. You can take a look and then you'll understand. Because I want to talk about this, how you write content that hits the marks, how you get content that gets published. Number 1 is you follow the brief. If they say, give me 50 words on why you started your business, and you go, I started my business because boom, 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 boom. This is what you do. You don't say, oh, I left Brazil when I was 20 and I moved to the UK and I couldn't speak English, blah, blah, blah. So we don't want your life story. We want just the answer to that question. Okay? The next one is keep it simple and don't waffle. A lot of people say, oh my God, I have a wealth of experience, or I have so many, this nothing, okay? A wealth of experience is waffle. So do you have 10 years of experience? So it's not hot air. Well, we don't want hot air, okay? We don't want a balloon, the hot air goes and nothing is left. We want you to say, I have 10 years of experience running business, and I had 5 employees or 10 employees, and so on, okay? The next one is adding value. So if I'm reading your article, will I learn something and can I take an action straight away? So this is what the journalist wants, okay? If you say the same thing that everybody says, everybody in your industry, then you are not different, you're not good, you're not the expert that you're saying you are. Now, do not use self-promotion in the article. Don't add any offer, don't add any price, because you will get space to put your bio and then do the promotional bit. What the journalist wants is your expertise in teaching people, informing people on how to do that. Now, the next one is answer to cues. So make sure the answer to the question, don't copy and paste anything you've done before. If you were featured in Forbes or if you were featured in the BBC before, do not get the same comment and send, just because you was featured in a big publication before, do not use in the same way to then send to another publication, okay? So if you follow all this, I think is that one missing? No, there isn't one missing. Now, when is it published? So this is what everybody asks me all the time. We receive so many emails because the journalists have editorial calendars, so they choose when they're going to be publishing. Okay, if it's topical, if it's Brexit, and all that, it's 3 days. If it's an online thought leadership article, it can take up to 6 weeks, sometimes even 2 months. Okay. Printed thought leadership up to 3 months, and glossy magazines like Vogue, I would say even 6 months, depending on the magazine. It can take that long. Okay. Now read this. If you don't get published, the information is here on the screen. I don't need to read it for you, but don't be rude. See. The other thing is read. If you send your comment and the journalist didn't pick your comment, go and read the other comments and see what yours was missing. Did you waffle? Did you put things that, words that don't really mean anything? Words that don't mean anything are wealth of experience, or so many years of experience, or you empower people. Journalists don't like these words that mean nothing. Go straight to the point. And the next one and the last one is thank you. So you now can go back, watch this again, and get your content written and your bio with the Benak system to get you in front of a journalist so you can get published. Thank you. Bye-bye.